All right, so we're going to find the zeros of the factored form quadratics below. We have two examples. So we're going to go through this pretty quick because I want to show you how easy that this actually is. It seemed like a whole lot you had to kind of remember, but I was really just explaining why we use this. But to actually use it, it's very easy. We know we can find the zeros because we know that the y value is going to be 0. So the first thing I just need to do is think, oh, okay, I just need to replace that with y. The 0 with y. So, and that means that, well, what it means is that each of these, we call these factors, are going to equal 0. So you take each one and set it equal to 0. So x minus 9 equals 0, and then you solve for x. So plus 9, x equals 9. And you'll start seeing, once you get this pattern down, it is super fast to do this. So x equals 9. That's one of my zeros. Then you do the same thing with this one. So x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, well, obviously that's minus 1. So x equals -1. Okay, so it's that fast. That's all you really have to do. Set it equal to each of these equal to 0 and solve for x. For this one, it just looks different, but it's exactly the same. What's my first factor? We said this is called a factor. Well, it's x. So, and we know that this is going to be 0, so we just set this equal to 0. So x equals 0. Is there any other work I need to do? No. Got x by itself. That looks weird, but don't get confused by that. We just set that equal to 0. Then you do this one. Set it equal to 0. X minus 11 equals 0. Well, that's just like what we did above. You have one step. We're going to add 11 to both sides. So 0 plus 11 gives me x equals 11. That's my other 0. All right, so there's the zero product property. That's how you can find zeros from a factored form quadratic. Nice and easy and fast.